Getting warmer. Ruth is here now with the weather, trying to soak all that in, take it all up.
I know.
The rumour's true.
Well, first and foremost, I need to have a word with Mr. Shelley for not actually wearing his thermals. I've been saying it's cold. He should know by now. Anyway, there is a glimmer of hope, because perhaps Mr. Shelley from midweek onwards won't need those thermals, because it all change on the weather front. So yes, a cold and a dry start to the week, but round about the middle of the week, the winds of change are blowing in our direction, bringing more unsettled weather, not a named storm as I mentioned, but temperatures will start to feel just that little bit warmer. What's going on? Well, it is the winds we have to thank. We've had cold Scandinavian air, but round about the middle of the week we have a whole number of frontal systems kicking that Scandinavian air back to Scandinavia. Something a little bit milder coming our way. So strong winds, yes, but warmer air, highs in 14 Celsius by the end of the week. So a glimmer of sunshine tomorrow for one day for all those of us who've been desperate to see it, but by the end of the week, even though it's getting wet and windy, it is going to feel warmer.
You take with one hand.
I know.
Thank you.
Well, the winds out towards coastal areas are still quite brisk out there at the moment, and we'll see showers starting to work their way in, just nudging into western areas, possibly over the hills and mountains in the north too. Maybe seeing some icy stretches developing here, frosty conditions further inland. Still feeling like winter out there tonight, with values of around the freezing mark through eastern areas, just a little bit less cold out towards the west because of that cloud and that rain. But much of Wales will wake tomorrow to another bitterly cold start to the day, and again frosty patches in many areas. But there's a glimmer of hope for tomorrow. It is shaping up to be a largely dry day. Most of those showers will disappear up through the Irish Sea. So for Wales, a dry day, and even more importantly perhaps, a bright day. Gone is the gloom. The cloud that has just persisted over the last few days, weeks, months it feels like, will lift, and we could actually see some decent spells of sunshine. Still feeling the chill tomorrow. The wind's still coming from a largely easterly direction, 5s and 6s inland, but actually out towards the west, there's a chance we could start to see highs of 8 or 9 in Celsius, maybe at 10 degrees. That's a rise of several degrees on recent values. But the temperatures through tomorrow night will drop away under clear skies, and then into Wednesday, things will change, as I've been saying. We'll see the first batch of wet weather starting to work its way in, and already you'll notice the winds starting to switch directions, becoming more southwesterly. That brings in slightly milder air, average conditions, if you like, wet and windy weather by the end of the week. But we're looking at highs of 12 or 13 in Celsius by day, and much milder by night too.